Dr. Elaine Aron. She says that high sensitivity is often misdiagnosed. These are her words. Misdiagnosed as a mental health problem. You go, sister. I love it. I think that is exactly true. I've been a therapist for 30 years now, and I've worked mostly with HSPs. Now I only work with HSPs because I can. And
Yep,
um,
same.
yeah, and I have yet to, I was thinking about this morning. I don't think I've had one HSP client who wasn't diagnosed as depressed or anxious at some time in their life.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's so common. And yes, it is real sometimes. I had major depression twice in the past number of years. It was due to perimenopause going through that
sure.
change, and I came out of it. But and there are times, yeah, and I get anxious, but am I, do I have a clinical problem? No, I don't think so. And do the majority, so the thing that alarms me is that so many of my clients are put on medication, um, and they aren't given any other options. And
Yeah.
they're given these labels. And being an HSP, we tend to feel low about ourselves anyways because we are a minority and we don't fit into, society the way that we're supposed to, with all the extroverted stuff going on out there and the non-HSP energy there. We already feel bad about ourselves. And then to get this label. Now, I'm not against labels. I know all about the DSM-5 and all that, but I think also on top of this, right now, at this time, in this era, I don't know why, but it seems like people are getting diagnosed left, right, and center. Like everybody's got not only now it's depression, anxiety, but ADHD, autism, all these being on the spectrum, and children, my goodness, oh, they're getting 5 to 6 labels slapped on them. And I'm not against these diagnoses if it empowers the person.
Yes,
And
that's it.
if that information is helpful to them and
Hmm.
empowers them to, think better of themselves and understand themselves better, and then make changes to their lives that will make it easier for themselves.
Hmm.
That I'm not against. But I think we have to be very cautionary and judicious about giving out these labels. And I really see, I would say in my experience, 30 years working with HSPs, I would say 85% of the clients I've worked with, I would not say are clinically depressed or have an anxiety disorder in any shape or form. And I don't think most of them should be medicated.
Oh, same. And you're right. I think every one of my HSP clients has had some diagnoses, has been medicated, and it's not always appropriate. We're very quick to diagnose, and we're definitely overly medicated from a young age. And we're not looking at the whole person. We're not looking at temperament and personality and lifestyle. It's just a quick fix. And then
Mhm.
like yourself, people spend decades on medication and you can't really get to the source.
Me included.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And let me tell you, people, getting off those, oh,
It's very
not
hard.
so easy. There's a whole, it's another soapbox I have, but yeah, they're very, very hard to get off, and there's serious withdrawal that most people don't know, and it looks like the thing you were treated for in the first place.
Right.
The withdrawal looks like anxiety, looks like depression, and then the doctors say, "Oh, tried to go off it, came back, better go back on." No, it's
Mm-hmm.
withdrawal. So there's a whole lot of good stuff out there. There's a book called Crossing Zero that
Mm.
is all about getting off of psychotropic medication safely. Brilliant book by a
Mm-hmm.
psychologist in the Netherlands. Yeah, it's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, I'll make sure I include that in the show notes for folks that are interested.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It yeah, it's that's the trouble when you're highly sensitive. Overstimulation looks like anxiety, or chronic stress and burnout looks like depression. Right? There's a lot
Mhm,
of
mhm.
tricky ways to that I mean, our body only has so many ways to express itself.
Yeah.
So sometimes it looks like chronic anxiety when there's something else going on that you could remedy. I mean, I've seen clients depression lift quickly when they made a lifestyle change. They made a change at work.
Yes. Yes.
It's miraculous. Within days or weeks, all of a sudden, all the symptoms are gone. So that's why I do a lot of nervous system work
Mm-hmm.
and lifestyle focus, and a lot of looking at narratives and these labels that have been slapped on, because we really do need to look a little closer.